What is poppin', yo? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and again, I have been sent some more Mr. Beast lab stuff by Moose Toys over on TikTok, which, again, is nice of them for sending me it for free, but I've done my glaze review over on TikTok, again, where I lie and promote the product out of my ass, just so then, I can fulfill the brief. But this is my true, honest opinion because I don't like lying about bad products. So let's take a look at the actual products. We do get 14 little characters here, which do come in these vials, and you are supposed to display them in these little stand things here. It's honestly a terrible, terrible, situation, and just a horrendous design. But you do get quite a few characters, and you do get stickers based off who you get, which I suppose is nice. So here's a quick reveal of everyone that you get in this bundle. It is everyone pictured on the box that you do get, so there is really no surprise. There is like a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting the rare one, which seems quite low, but, whatever. So let's take a look at some of these guys. We have a Frost T-Rex here, which uses the same exact mold at the Cyborg T-Rex we took a look at in the last Mr. Beast Lab Swarms video. Again, nothing exciting. Don't get what it has to do with Mr. Beast, but oh well. Moving on to the next one, and it is another fucking dinosaur, if I can find where I placed it. It is the exact same mold as that one, but this time it's glittery and blue. So again, we're already cheaping out, creating different variants of the same one. So this is technically the third dinosaur that I have, because the other dinosaur we took a look at in the other video, was very similar. We have another dinosaur, but this one is a different mold. This one has some yellow on top and silver at the bottom. Again, I don't know what dinosaurs have to do with Mr. Beast. I get it, they're beasts, they're big, they're scary, they're mighty, but what do they have to do with Jimmy? What do they have to do with his panther, It just doesn't make sense to me. And then we have an octopus crocodile, which has been fused with Venom. Again, we are already going on to Lego's tactic, stealing from other companies and doing Venomized versions of characters. So we have a weird octopus crocodile thing here with some dribble, some lightning, and some octopus suckers on the back there. And again, way more than 4 legs on each side. He has 10 legs in total, so it's not actually an octopus. We then have a random mammoth, which again is randomly cyborged. For whatever reason, Mr. Beast also likes to do that, because we had a random cyborg's bat in the hyperfusion wave of Mr. Beast stuff that I took a look at on the channel. And again, it's just really weird. It's a random mammoth. His tusks aren't even the metal bit. It's his trunk. Again, probably not battle ready as it expects it to be. We have a TV, but it's made of bones, so it won't really work. I don't really get this design. Is this like a Flintstone thing, where it's like a TV? I kind of get this one. Mr. Beast does make content online. He is, often watched through monitors, but it's like a TV squid. He's got 6 legs there, and some teeth, and some pretty angry facial expression, but I don't get why he's made of bones. This is his actual design, by the way. Just all these bones put on him. Very, very strange. We're not done with the strangeness yet, because we have a fruit wave. This is the original strawberry one. We got the chocolate-covered one last time. And again, he has the green and silver red printing to him. And again, it is kind of the Beast Panther, but turned into a strawberry. This one, I think, makes more sense than these guys, because this one is actually a flavor of either Feastable, I do believe. I think Feastable has a strawberry flavor, so that one makes sense. Dinosaurs, not so much. Sticking with the weird food branding is the Mr. Beast Panther, but as a salmon maki. This is a sushi roll with some nice gold detailing on it, and the obviously salmon at the top, the rice, and the Mr. Beast lightning bolts, which again, not all these characters have. None of them have the lightning bolt, other than the weird octopus thing. So again, it's just really weird what they keep and what they don't, and what they put on the characters to keep it the Mr. Beast brand. They're all rubber. I'll tell you that now. They're all little rubber, like, pencil toppers without the hole at the bottom. So they don't really have any true purpose. Like, you can't stick them on top of your pencils. They just kind of there. But we'll move on to the coolest one, sticking with the food theme, which is this slushy guy. And again, he is filled with water. So instead of rubber, he is a plastic. He has some red, blue, and translucent white on him there. So you can see the silver glitter on the inside, which gives him that frosty effect, which again, actually looks cool. This one, being a snow globe, looks really interesting. I like this one. This one has to be one of my favorites, but that's because it serves two purposes. You know, it's a little figure, but it's glittery and is part of the food line. Moving on to the last 5, and all of these are Mr. Beast Panthers. So I'll start off with the weird hybrid ones. We have a pink panther here, which is part cyborg. Again, we have this running theme of part cyborgs in this Mr. Beast line, which doesn't make sense to me. Again, if you're going with, like, Beast, why are we doing cyborgs? I wouldn't class them as cyborgs, and it's just so weird. We have Mr. Beast X the Thing from, Marvel, with him having a rocky texture, maybe even Sandman, I'm not too sure with the yellow there, but he is just the basic Beast, with some rocky texture to him. Again, very strange, very weird. Why are we making weird hybrids of the original Mr. Beast? We then have, obviously, if we're going to rip off Marvel, we might as well do it all the way and do a Venomized version. So not only are we getting a weird Venomized crocodile thing, we're getting a Venomized Mr. Beast, which has 2 colored teeth, 2 colored eyes. He actually has the lightning bolt, but he has some weird tentacles. And again, I do believe this is a fucking shark, and not even the Mr. Beast Panther. I do believe this is a shark. So again, I don't even get why. Like, yeah, we have the octopus here, but, like, is this octopus taking over this guy? What is the lore with these things? We then have, like, the Minecraft one, which we took a look at last time, but it's green with some glitter inside, so he's been taken over by a creeper. Oh, man. Again, very, very strange choice. And then the final one is a gold half skeleton. Again, weird skeleton theme. So we're going with dinosaurs, cyborg, food, skeleton, hybrids. Very strange choice. Very odd color schemes as well. They seem to be very, like, basic in their printing. They don't seem to be very exciting. And again, I'm not really a huge fan of these. I wouldn't go out my way to buy these. These are like £15 on sale. They normally cost £25. Personally, I'm not down for that. I'm not going to go and buy these. This seems like an absolute waste of money. They do remind me of, like, Go-Go's or other products adjacent to Go-Go's. I'm trying to think of, like, little Moshi Monsters, like Kinder Egg toys. They just seem really low quality, and from a guy like Mr. Beast, who has a lot of money and a lot of branding power, for him to be pushing out this slop seems really stupid. You do get, like, obviously 5 main ones, which you can see when buying the packet, and then there is 6, which you cannot see, which is sort of hidden in these vials to give it that sort of mystery vibe to it. But the bundles are set in stone, if that makes sense. Like, with Moshi Monsters or with other, like, figures like this, their big bundles would be completely randomized. With these, it's set in stone who you get, and I feel like that's really disappointing, and leads to kids not buying them again. It feels like a really... Obviously, this is going to be practice to, like, put them in big bundles like this and put some exclusive ones in there, so kids have to buy all the big bundles to get the ones that they want. But for, like, a product side of things, I feel like if Mr. Beast wanted more money, then he would do that, but he hasn't, so I don't really know what he's doing. But they still have to buy all the big things if they want them anyway. Because, you know, they separate all the cool ones between each wave of thing. And I think there's, like, 5 or 6 different packs. And if Moose Toys send me more, I will keep doing these reviews, but I'm not going to go out my way and buy the remaining ones that I don't have. So let me know what you all think down in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Alright, bye-bye.